Apparently, I'm live, and I'm alive, and feel blessed to be so. How you guys doing? This is Marshall Lee of DonkeyJawProjects.com, and Marsh Makes on Instagram, TikTok, and let's see, Twitter. No, I don't think I was able to change my name there. No. Okay, so anyways, I got something in the mail. What? Only death can save us. Yeah, this is awesome. Long time awaiting. I've been wanting to see Russ do his thing and make his comic, and he finally did. And he did his Indiegogo, and it was successful, and it's freaking awesome. And I'm super excited, and I want to open this. What's up, Acid Lace? How you doing? M3RCHE or merch? What's up? How you doing? Should I wait? Should I wait a little bit till some people arrive, or should I open this now? To be honest, I don't think I even know how to open this. Well, I mean, I could rip and tear. I'll probably just rip and tear because that's what I do. Rip and tear my life apart. Just messing around. Let's see. I'm opening it. Merch is good. Cool. Yeah, merch is good. I hope I get some merch in here. All right, I got it. Oh, there's even more wrapping. I'm gonna try to wait a little bit. If you guys have, you gotta go. That's okay, no problem. Thanks for coming by. You can always watch on the replay if you want to watch more. We'll be just chatting, hanging out here. And we will. It's not just about unboxing this bad boy, but it is about unboxing this bad boy. I think I should get a kniffy, aka a knife, an X-Acto knife. I'll be right there. I should have thought of this already. Here it is. Do-do-do-do. Rid-it-dit-do. Let's see. I'm just trying to do something right here because sometimes I have this one music app. If I leave it on my iPad, it'll just like randomly, eventually it'll just start playing, even if the thing is off and whatever, and it'll make this horrible like feedbacky loud sound, and it's annoying. And sometimes I forget that it'll do that and don't close it out. And so anyways, I got an X-Acto knife, guys. Are you scared? I invited some people to come on the stream randomly just a minute ago. So who knows? There might be guests showing up. But I'm in the mood to talk some comics. What's been going on in the comics world lately? I haven't been paying attention. I know that, well, first of all, let's just say minicomicsbundle.com. Got to check it out. Fogbreaker Studios and Aaron Guzman, or Jason Alexander and Monkey Wrench, whichever way you like to say it. You can mix and match. What's up, Nefarious? It's funny. I just opened Only Death Can Save Us on stream tonight, too. Cool. We're stream brothers. We're Only Death Can Save Us opening stream brothers. Cool, man. So I haven't done it yet. I'm still waiting for... I'm waiting for the friends to arrive. For a little bit. Just for a little bit. I won't wait too long. Don't worry. Joshua Fox. How you doing? I'm here. You're here. You are here. Thank you for coming here. You rock. Heckin' yeah. Acid Lace has not been on socials lately. Well, I don't blame you. Socials sometimes is annoying. So let's see. What was I going to say? I forget now. What was I talking about, guys? Oh, comics. So Monkey Wrench and Fogbreaker Studios mini comics bundle. You gotta check that junk out. So dope. Minicomicsbundle.com. There's not a link in the description. Not at the moment, at least. Maybe I'll remember to get it in there. You know, I should have got Russ's in there anyways. Let me put this over here so I can type. Maybe while I'm waiting for people to come hang with me as I unbox this bad boy. There should be a special thing in here too, so we'll see. So it's not just your typical only death can save us unboxing. There might or might not be something special in here. So just so you know. Let's see. So I want to put links in the description. I'll do that, and then we can get to unboxing. Playing Minecraft for the first time in so long. LOL. You know, well, that's cool. That's a fun thing to do, I think. I mean, I don't know if I've ever actually held the controller while Minecraft was on in my vicinity. I don't play video games much, but I have watched people play Minecraft before, namely my nephews, who are really young. So not that it's you have to be young to play it or old or whatever. You can be whatever age. It's like Legos on the virtual on video video games. Isn't it funny that video games is based on video? I know that sounds weird, but I don't think of it. I don't think of the video part as being an integral part, yet it is. That's my weird mind. Don't mind me. Don't Minecraft me. I enjoy Minecraft. Awesome. Afro Samurai in the house. How you doing? Let's see. So I wanted to put some links in the description so that people can check out awesome stuff. And one of those awesome stuffs is going to be Russ Leaches' YouTube channel. Because Russ Leaches the bomb, and we're going to be opening a special Only Death Can Save Us box here with maybe something extra special in it. Let's see. Russ Leach YouTube. And you know what? I want to see. You guys probably already know, but I want to see what is up with Lady Satan and Fue Storm and like, you know, it was just about to end when I last streamed, and I'm sure it was successful. It was like very, very close to succeeding. So, all right, where are you, Russ Leach? Comic book black belt. He's also known as comic book black belt, if you don't know. 659 subscribers. We need to change that to 700 before we go here. I don't have that kind of reach. I wish I could make that happen. But yeah, I'd love for you guys to go subscribe to Comic Book Black Belt. He's a freaking awesome dude. He made an awesome product. He has awesome YouTube videos, and yeah. And I'm going to put a link in the description. Right now. Right about now. Where is the thingy dingy? Oh, let me pause this because that'll be taking up bandwidth. I know I'm talking weird. I don't know why though. All right, let's see. Is the mic even pointing? Can you guys hear me good? I hope you can. Let's see. Go to the live streams. Is it not going to, am I not going to be able to change this on the fly? I feel like I should be able to. I think I can do it in StreamYard, actually. Oh, here we go. I could do it right here. All right, we're going to put Russ's link in there first. And then, oh, I got to put Russ's YouTube. Russ's YouTube. All right, so Russ's link is now in the description, and let's get that comicbookbundles.com link all up in there, so y'all could check out some dope mini comics. Is it mini comic book bundles or comic book bundles? I could find out really quick. Hold on one sec. Minicomicbundles.com. See? Pretty awesome. Look at that. Mini comic bundles. These guys are kicking butt with this stuff. All right. Mini. There we go. Y'all like mini comics, right? You better. If you're on this channel, you like mini comics. I know you do. I know you do. All right, let's see. Let's put that link. And once we do that, then I think we can get to unboxing this bad boy. And we'll talk about some comic stuff. Let me know what's going on in your world with comics. Are you working on your project or whatever? Like, what are you doing creatively? You know, I mean, I know Minecraft is very creative. It is actually. For a video game, it's super creative. So, you know, there's that. What else are you doing creatively tonight or this week, or what's on your mind? What's in your horizons? Let me know. Mini comic bundles. Ta-da! And Guzman. All right. That link is now in the description. Cool. All right. Let's see. Donker, what's up? How you doing? Acid Lace, you sound fine. Thank you. Get Off My Lawn Films. That's a great title. How's it going, Marsh? It's going pretty good. Doing pretty well. Monday, got through Monday, survived. You know, fun stuff. Got home and there was this cool package. Only Death Can Save Us. Chilling on the chair for me. Ready to, a little bit cold. It was like shivering. I had to bring him in and warm him up. But, you know, death sometimes brings a chill like that. So, you know, we warmed him up a little bit. He's got his sickle kind of, you know, just chilling here. And we're going to just chill out. Sideburns. Hi, Marshy. How you doing, man? Mr. Dan. Danny, if I may. Joshua Fawkes says, I'm working on a mini comic and it's taken a long time, right? I mean, it's like, you think, okay, I mean, I'm the one who freaking is the preacher of mini comics. Like, oh, this is a good way to start your comics. You can do, it's easy and it takes forever even to do a mini comic. I didn't really say that much in that video, but sorry guys, sorry to disappoint. It takes a long time to make things. Acid Lace, still working on my graphic novel. Yes. Everybody's got to check out Acid Lace's graphic novel. She's been working her toes off with this thing, and I think I can't wait to see it when it's done. I will definitely be purchasing. So yeah. Nefarious. Garrett is fighting the clock to get his submission in on time for the Embrace fan art competition. Gotcha. Cool. Is that a comic you're working on, or is it's just art piece, you know? Because I know you guys work together, and it says it's fan art, so yeah. Well, that's cool. What do you guys, I'm assuming you got projects going, right? Get Off My Lawn Film says, sweet, let's open her up. Yeah, we're about to. Just a sec. And like I said, there may be something extra special in here. So if there's not, then I aim to disappoint, apparently. I'm writing an episode for featured on the frequency and editing video to get up on Wednesday. I have a feeling there might have been a lot of autocorrect in that statement. It's issue 3 of Mutant Paws. Nice. Awesome. All right. Well, speaking of Mutant Paws, let's get our Mutant Paws all over this real quick. So I already sort of started opening it. It's here. It is very well packaged. So that's a good thing. I wonder if he did these by hand. Probably. I don't think he's not, probably doing fulfillment thingies. Most of us aren't. I was thinking about Indiegogos and just crowdfunding, and as I've been doing this music thing and having a new music YouTube channel, which you guys can check out, Beat Brothers, me and my buddy Upright, we're doing a cool music channel. Kind of like this, but music and hip hop and beats and modular synthesis. And I was thinking about it, and like as I'm getting involved in that community as well, they don't really do Indiegogos and stuff like that, or like any kind of crowdfunding. I don't see. Like, I guess first of all, musicians in general, like you can kind of make your music and then just put it out, and it's not like expensive to put it out, and it's digital, and nobody really buys physical generally. But people do like album covers. Album covers. They do physical, like sometimes they'll do tapes, or they'll do like vinyl or something, or merch. But I don't know. I haven't seen any crowdfunders, and that's like what we live off of here in comic world. So I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting thing that I'm like, where's all the crowdfunders? Because when I do a project, I might want to crowdfund it with music, but apparently, you got to kind of go with what there's rapping. There's still, I just unwrapped this and they're still rapping. Like, well, I'm glad it's nice and protected. That's for sure. Russ did a good job on that. So, yeah, I don't know. They're not really doing the crowdfunders like that. So, and a lot of the stuff I follow, the community is more about like modular synthesis. And a lot of times those people, sometimes they don't even make projects. They just like to talk about gear and buy more gear and then buy more gear and then buy more gear and make funny sounds and buy more gear and then make more funny sounds and then buy some more. And then sometimes they make albums, but you make your album and you just kind of put it out and you're good. It's easy to just go to like something like DistroKid or whatever. There's different services that can get your music all on like Spotify and YouTube and all that fun stuff. I kind of like that there's a lot of packaging on this because it's giving me a chance to kind of chat with you guys, and I don't know. I'm going to hang out for a while anyways. We can chat. And I did invite some people to come on, but it was like last minute, and usually people don't. I rarely get people who actually come on when I do that because it's like, it's hard to do that. All right, I'm trying to decide how to open this. So here's the package. And before I really open it, I'm going to see what y'all are talking about. But there's the package. I think there's something special in there. Oh, can't be dropping X-Acto knives all over my feet. That probably isn't a good thing. I need those feet. Let's see. So, Gris C. I'm making a comic about a college student who's also a hitman. Here, let me do this. I'm making a comic about a college student who's also a hitman whose only goals are acing his finals and paying off college. Wow. That's pretty cool. I'm going to be talking about a project myself later. And, it's, I don't know. This is just reminding me of that, but not that it's even close to that, scenario, but Something about it reminds me of it. So his goals are acing his finals and paying off college, but he's a hitman. Like, that's interesting. Like, what's the psychology of that? Like, I feel like I feel like if I'm a hitman, I'm not thinking about college too much. But if you want to pay for college, because college is flipping expensive, being a hitman might be a great option financially. I don't know about, morally and I don't know. I feel like I would I guess hitmen maybe they don't have a conscience. I don't know, but I would have a hard time with that personally. I guess you're not supposed to put yourself in a hitman's shoes. Um, Definitely not literally. The Embrace is Mike Odin's IGG campaign, and the fan art contest is to be the pinup. Oh, okay, cool. Featured on the Frequency is a YouTube series on the Global Frequency Studios YouTube channel. I feel like I've heard of that. We're touring our attention back to Mavericks now in pre-launch on IGG. Oh man. Send me a link, man, on Discord or something so I can go sign up for that. Yeah, Russ certainly wrapped it up good. And great gravy, the stretch goals on that campaign. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like there's stickers. I like stickers. I have places to put stickers. Chris G sounds neat. Oh, that's people. That's Dan talking to Chris G. Thought it'd be funny. Just him constantly studying on flashcards while going out and doing hits and stuff. Yeah, that's how, I'd like to live my life that way as well. It is funny though. I gotcha. Man's got priorities, or she. Yes, that's true. I mean, you gotta have your priorities. All right, let's get back to the fun, to the other fun. There's lots of fun going on here. All right, let's see. I want to open it from front to back because I think the back is the extra special part. I mean, the comic is the extra special part. The back is just the icing on the cake, if you know what I mean. Hello from Southern Cali, Toby DeGard. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out. It's those Southern Cali folk who can stay up at this time of night and hang out with us because, hey, let's see. For me, it's what? For me, it's almost 10. For you, it's, what is that, 9, 8, 7? It's only 7, so. All right, so we got a sticker. This is awesome. I freaking love it. I'm going to stick this on my face and leave it there forever. Oh, this is cool. This is like kind of the drawing that I did a little bit for Only Death Can Save Us. Let's get some focus here. How do we get focused? My camera sucks. I'm thinking about getting you guys might be able to help me out with this. I'm thinking about getting a MacBook. Actually, I'm not really thinking. I pretty much decided I'm going to get a fresh new MacBook. Any suggestions? I guess is there only 2 you can buy? Because I looked on the website, the Mac website. Oh, there it's focused. This is really cool. I love this little chibi Death Can Save Us magnet. I just stuck it on metal and I love it. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get a MacBook, I think. I don't really want to be in the Apple ecosystem, but it's very convenient with AirDrop. It's insanely convenient with AirDrop. And I was going to go for the cheaper one because there's like 2 options, the $1,200 one and the $2,000 something one. I think. I mean, I haven't really researched it. I just know I want one. And I don't know, I'm thinking maybe it's worth it to do art and music and invest in the $2,000 one. Oh my gosh, my savings is gone all over the place with with modular. I shouldn't say stupid. I freaking love it. I messed with it this morning today. I'm constantly doing this. This is so awesome. Look at this. Only death can save us is here. Smells great. I love this character. I don't even know who he is yet, but I love him. I love him so much. As I saw the pictures, I knew I would like this guy, and I can't wait. I should draw him. I know they're like the 4 horsemen and stuff. So these are freaking sick, man. I love this. Russ, I mean, isn't Russ an amazing artist? I mean, this is insane. Okay, now I'm going to open this upside down because I don't want to see what's behind this. The only thing that I want to know about that's behind this is Mr. Russell Leach, Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel. And here it is. Look at this. It's here. Oh, yeah. This is so awesome. Russ, congratulations, dude. You freaking killed it. You rock. You made it happen. This is so awesome. I'm like so proud of my buddy for making this happen. I mean, you got plenty of books under your belt and stuff, so it's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But this is a big deal right here. Like, you got your first comic that's like just 100% you. I mean, obviously you had some help doing a couple things, but for the most part, this is just you. This is sick, dude. I'm so excited. You don't even know. I'm so excited about this. The back, everything looks, I mean, this easily in a comic book store. I mean, it's as professional as it gets, you know? Like, I love the matte, surface. It's not all flashy. It just looks great. Like, you don't need the flashy stupidness. Sorry, I'm being a little critical, but I like the flashy stupidness too. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes I get a book like, and it's like, okay, now it went, the tears went up because the person's so popular or something, and it's like, oh, now it's hardcover, now it's embossed this and glazed that, and then like, everything, like all like chocolate comes out of the back or something, like it's like so amazing that when I get it, I'm like, I'm afraid to read it, and it's not, and especially if it's hardcover, it's like, I don't know about y'all, but I like to read my comics in bed before I go to bed and stuff like that. Or like I like to chill out and read my comics, and I don't want to have to open this big tome and like find a place where to put, like I have to clean a desk so I can read this comic. Like this is a regular trade paperback graphic novel, and it's freaking awesome. And I love you, Russ, man. You are awesome. You're so awesome. Thanks for the support. I think that's what it says. Marsh. It's signed, buddy. It is signed in gold. I'm going to take this to the pawn shop and get it. No, I'm not. See if I can trade that gold in for some cash. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Story and art by Russ Leach. Dialogue and additional plot by Rick Hoskin. Editor Tim Quinn. Cover colors Mike Summers. Lettering Create UK, I think is how you might say that. Layout and design Russ Leach. Nice. You did the design and layout too. That's awesome. Because that's not, it's not just like simple. You don't just design it without having some knowledge and be, oh my gosh, this is so dope. Like, it's like, I mean, we've said it a million times, right? Like when Russ has been on my channel, like if you like, that, golden age, is it golden age? Now I can't, Bronze Age. Sorry, I've been out of the comics world for a little bit. if you love that Bronze Age goodness, I mean, I've seen this page a million times, like on, the campaign, but just looking at it, I'm like, I love this so much. Like, it's just, it looks so much better in your hand, like, it reminds me of everything I love in comics. Like, it's so cool. Man, I'm just going to like sit here and look at this in silence. Maybe I'll read it. Let's do a read cast. You guys don't have to, you won't see anything or hear anything. You'll just watch me flipping through, and maybe you might hear some drool like going on. Oh my gosh, these are the pages I haven't seen yet. I don't want to go through the whole thing, but I can't help myself like going through some of it. Yeah, dog, this is gonna be good. Look at this page. Bam! I like this panel right here, especially. It looks very Kirby-esque. It's got that knockout kind of color type vibe. It's like he did do like, more than your typical color that you would see in an actual Bronze Age comic. So it's like updated, but it's still so Bronze Age. It's not like too flashy. It's so dope. Well, actually, he didn't do the colors, right? Or did he? I think he did. Yeah, story and art. Cover colors by Mike. So that's right. Yeah, he got somebody to do the cover. But man, this fight scene is happening. Oh, I flipped through the whole thing without realizing it. There's a large extras section, so that that's dope too. All the pinups. Oh, there's a pinup by Mike Emmerich in here. I know that. Let's see. Who else? Renzo Rodriguez. Russ Leach has his own pinups. Who else? Oh, here's the Mike Emmerich one. Emmerich Birdie. Oh, yeah. I love it. Mike, you are the flipping bomb. I'll get to the comments soon. Yeah, that's Mike Emmerich. I love it. It's so dope. So dope. So dope. Oh, and then the sketchbook section. Ooh, I love it. Sorry, I'm kind of drooling. I've been waiting for this day, for a while, and I'm really. I don't know how to keep books open. Apparently, production insights. These pencils are. I want. You know what I want is a version of this that's just pencils. That's what I actually want too. I mean, they're digital pencils, but they look like real pencils because that's the way he does his pencils. We had a whole episode about digital penciling with Mr. Russ Leach, actually. That was really dope. This is so awesome. Russ, you kicked butt. You did it, man. That is so dope. So dope. Let's check the comments before we get to the extra special thing. The extra special part. All right. What's up, Mutt? Glad to see you here. Let's see. Where we at? Okay, gee, sounds like man's got priorities. Okay, yep. Southern Cali. MacBooks are fine. Dan, I love you. You're awesome. MacBooks are fine. I have one. I like it. I have one too, actually, but it sucks. It's old and doesn't do much. Why? I didn't mean to put that up. Do you use Apple software for mixing beats? If I use the iPad, so I guess technically I use Cubasis right now, but I don't love it. I want to use Ableton. Ableton is freaking sick. And I have it on this computer that I'm streaming from right now, but this computer is a new computer, but it was a cheap one. I just got the cheapest thing I could find. It's a Lenovo and it's not sufficient. If you do, then Mac will probably be best, but I'm still hooked on Windows and Android. Man, I was totally kind of love Windows, but I hate it too because it gets viruses a lot easier, and it just, I don't know. The MacBook really knows how to freaking market to artists and, musicians. They just do a lot of things easily, and you don't really get the virus problem as much. I haven't had a virus problem with this, but I barely use it either. But I know in the past I've had so many virus and things, and it's not like, I'm going on weird sites really. I just, whatever, it's freaking, you can click on a link by accident and you're done. It belongs in a museum. Yeah, I like that. Wow, that looks beautiful. Great print. Yeah, I agree, man. Mutt says that. Nefarious, it's a very well done book. The matte cover is awesome and the pages are also really nice. He used this sketch paper without the shiny finish, so it feels old school. I know, I didn't actually pay attention to the paper, but that's probably part of what I was reacting to, why I freaking love this thing so much. The only thing that could be any better than this is I want Only Death Can Save Us on newsprint, or anything that Russ does. I want it on new. I might just hire him to make a comic just so I can see his art on newsprint. If I had the money, I would, for sure. That book represents a whole lot of work. That's what I think about every time I get a new comic. Well, it, bro. You know the pain, the struggle. And kudos to you for making it happen with your boy. What's going on with you these days? Are you working on any comics, or I know you guys were taking a little bit of a break there. Nefarious. The only thing about the natural sketch pages that made kind of concern was water damage. On our campaign, we're doing optional metal covers, Marsh, so bells and whistles all the way. Hey, like I said, I do your bells and whistles. I'd be tempted to do it myself. I do also really like the bells and whistles that came in the 90s. I think it went crazy. They went too far with it, but I don't know. I don't mind a good gimmick, from time to time. But yeah, I mean, do your thing, man. It's to each his own. People like the bells and whistles. I personally, I like them. They look cool, but I'm afraid to touch them once I open them up because they seem like they're Sideburn said, it's like it should be in a museum, not in my hands, or while I'm taking a dump or something, reading my comic. I mean, come on, tell me you guys have never done that before. I think I'm pretty sure I've read comics on the toilet before, and I can't take these premium editions to I don't know. It's it's just not right. Silver Gaming. Hey yo, how you doing? Let's see. Russ has such a classic style. Feels really fun. It really does. Emmeritt's style reminds me of EC Comics, classic cartoon horror. I think that Mike would probably take that as a compliment. I think it's dope. Toby DeGard, stay off of porno sites. Virus heaven on those. If that's, I mean, that's that's the I don't think anybody can disagree with that advice. Sometimes you give advice and people, yeah, it might be controversial, maybe not so. I think everybody think a lot of people would agree with you on that. But you can also get viruses without going on porno sites. I know. I've done it. I'm sure I have. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. Let's see. Hero 2 is coming. Oh, as I take it away. Hero 2 is coming along slowly, slow and steady, trying to go bigger and better. Want to start campaigning with more finished work, I'm assuming. Yeah, or when it's more finished, I'm assuming. Well, yeah, well, that's awesome. Hero 2 sounds like I can't wait. Russ's style is really cool. And well, I would say you should go to Mutt's, you should definitely go check out anything Mutt's doing. Check him out on Twitter. And Facebook or wherever else he is, because, or YouTube, you could always go there. While you're here, stop on over to Mutt's channel and subscribe. But what was I going to say about you, man? I don't remember. But he's a great dude. He did a logo for me. I should show that logo because I don't think I'm making that comic anymore. Sorry. But, I paid for it, and hopefully that was helpful to support you. I might make it eventually. Who knows? But it was really a great logo. I don't have it on here, I don't think, so I can't show. But anyways, Nathan Rosario, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while because I haven't been around. I know I haven't been around. I should be around, but I haven't been around. But I'm doing all right. Russ's style is really cool. Yeah, man, like I bet you would love his stuff. Because I know that you probably dig that old school, like Bronze Age comic type stuff. The graphic novel looks like it's worth checking out. Yeah, I would say it is. I haven't read it yet, but I don't know. Russ is an awesome dude. He's been on my channel a million times. Got nothing but love for him. When I download off Windows, Norton scans for viruses. Yeah, and it's been a long time since I've had a Windows machine, like a really long time. I have one now, but I barely use it, so that's one reason why I don't get viruses. But I have Norton as well now, and before, I don't know if I had as good protection on my computer. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Windows machines tend to be more vulnerable, and I just don't want to deal. But, Macs can get viruses as well. There's other reasons why I want a Mac. AirDrop is a huge part of it, to be honest. That's a huge part of it. Like, transferring is so easy with AirDrop. It's insane. And I transfer multiple times a day a lot of times. That's a big part of it. There's other things. I forget. This isn't about computers. I don't want to talk that deep about it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Let's see. Mutt says, comics are a throwaway medium and shouldn't be treated too previously. That's one of the best things about them. Yes, I celebrate the tradition of the throwaway style medium that it is. I think it can be premium as well, and it's cool that people have gone that route as well. But I really love, the traditional throwaway medium type of format that it's built off of. So I agree a lot with you here, buddy. Oh man, that comic sounded so cool. I hope you make it someday. You've got great ideas, dude. Thank you. Maybe I will. We'll see. I am gonna make a comic though. I have another. I have one comic idea, and I'm gonna stick to one comic idea. You guys hold me to it. Seriously, like if I start talking about another comic, I don't know, man. There needs to be some repercussions. I have problems. I have overcommitment problems, like hardcore. So before we talk about that, you guys want to see the special thing that came with it? I haven't even seen it yet. I'm afraid to look. I'm not afraid. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't wait to look. All right, you guys ready? Are you ready? Some original art. Oh yeah, the death head. This is dope. Look at that. Original art by the man Russ Leach. Blue lines and all. You know, I love that. I asked that question one time, like, because I was doing commissions for a while, and I'm like, should I leave the sketchy lines or the blue lines? And I had people, it was all over the place. Some people were like, yeah, leave them. And some people were like, no, why would you leave them? And I'm like, I kind of like the sketchy lines. I want my stuff to have sketchy lines in them. Now, I mean, he's such a professional that, come on, there's not much for sketchiness here. He's just sick like that. But yeah, I got some original art, man, from yours truly, Mr. Russ Leach. I don't know why I said yours truly, but yeah, this is awesome. Awesome. What I want to buy, I'd love to buy like a penciled page of his or something if I had the money. Like a actual penciled page. Oh, look at these. We got some posters. I don't know what size these are. They're probably A something because it's not American. No, I don't have any problem with that though. Man, this reminds me of like I feel like it just reminds me of something I would just stare at and look at, like a Wizard magazine cover or something. Like, I don't know, like a poster that came from a Wizard magazine or something. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put this on the wall. I just gotta find a frame that fits it. It's not 11 by 17. I doubt. No, it's definitely not that. Let's see. Is it this one? No. I gotta get a metric freaking frame or something. But yeah. Oh, and it's signed too. So there's that print. Really dope, man. All right. That is the unboxing of Only Death Can Save Us. Pretty cool. And we got original art. Pretty rad. And this comic, man, I can't wait. It's time to get some comic reading on. All right. So yeah, I want to make a comic, man. I want to make comics, and I want to make music. Oh goodness, you know, it's hard being me because what I'm realizing is I want to do too much, and I judge myself, you know, for not getting it all done. Like, I don't know, like I had this whole conversation with friends and stuff today actually, and it's like I'm realizing I'm too hard on myself because like one of my friends, he's like, well, listen, step out of your shoes for a minute, let me give you some perspective. And he's like, you know, while you think you're not producing anything, you've done this, that, this thing, you're working on that, you got this done, you're learning this, you're doing that, and he's like, you've been producing, you just are not doing, you can't do everything. You're a one person, you know. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. And I'm realizing I'm in a learning phase at the, like a heavy learning phase. We're always in a learning phase, right? But I'm in a heavy learning phase right now, with music, modular specifically, modular synthesis. But yeah, this stuff right here, this crazy stuff. Isn't that cool though? I don't know. Like, it's so cool. I'm calling it the squid box because on top is the squid sample, and then there's 8 legs of modules underneath, except for there's one missing. I'm waiting for a leg to come in the mail, or a tentacle, I should say. So I'm learning that stuff, and it's fun. But as I'm learning, I'm not I was really productive for a while, and I made a whole beat tape, and I was well on my way. I really have enough stuff to actually probably finish out the second beat tape, but or beat album thing, whatever you call it. But then I got the modular stuff, and since then it's been about a month and a half. I've just been so obsessed trying to learn it. It's not like it's just easy like to learn. There's all these concepts of how it works and how you shape sound and modulate sound and move sound and source sound and like it's like if you ever had a synthesizer, and I'm not going to get too deep into music talk. I know you guys aren't, super music people, but if you ever had like even like a little Casio synthesizer or something, it's like instead of buying a synthesizer and playing it and pressing the buttons and changing things, you have to create how the synthesizer works every time you play it, and you're creating a whole new way each time. If you want, you can do anything with it, but the problem is you can do anything with it. So it takes some time to understand the concepts of how all of it works and know how to manipulate sound. I mean, it's experimental, so it's not like I have a goal and I'm not getting to the goal with sound, but I also want to be publishing. You guys know I'm like, I need to be publishing. And that's a big part of why I stopped. I'm like, I can't do comics right now. I need to do something where I can publish more often, and where I can get things done and finished more often and more easily. Like music isn't easy, but it's easier to get one song done than it is to get one mini comic done, So, but I do want to still do comics, and, I'm going to mesh the two. It's pretty obvious like that. What's the most obvious idea you could have? Mesh the two. Yeah, of course. Nathan says, nice character portrait. The border on that original art looks so detailed and precise too. I will say the border, I'm pretty sure is printed. That part is not original, like actual drawing, but I mean, I'm sure he created it, originally, but he does everything digital, but he comes from a traditional background. And so, I don't know how he made the border necessarily, but yeah, it's dope. I think it's awesome. So, don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself harshly. Just do what you can every day. A little builds a lot over time. Hey, you're speaking my language, man. That's what I've been telling you guys, right? And you're mega talented. Thank you, man. So are you. So yeah, I want to mesh the two together. This is like my idea. Obviously I want to bring modular and comics together, or music and it is really music, but there's going to be a heavy emphasis on modular. But what it is I want to do a comic where it's like where it's kind of, it's taking a lot of inspiration from manga comics or manga style comics, where it's going to be like action and adventure and kind of fantasy surrounded, but melding it in with the musical aspects. And this is just the ancillary parts, because it's going to actually be like a heartfelt story too. I got to figure it out. I got to write it, maybe we'll be having a collaborator. We'll see. There's been talk. But that being said, I'll probably be doing the art, like, and stuff and everything, or a lot of the thing. I don't really know. It's not very fleshed out yet, but I want to do it like, because this is the thing. We've talked a lot about manga, Japanese comics, and how they the people are fans, like all kinds of people from all kinds of walks of life in Japan are of all ages are into comics. And they have multiple subject matter. It's not just superheroes, and American comics have expanded, but still to this day, when people think of American comics, they think of superheroes, and it's probably not going to change. Maybe not even in my lifetime. I don't know. I think it will. I think it is changing, and maybe in my lifetime, but it's like there is a lot of people doing a lot of different things, but the superhero thing is still so strong because of the movies. But that might be dying out too. I don't really know. I saw that there was like this cool new Marvel movie, and I was like, oh, that's a cool preview. When's that coming out? Oh, it's already out on like Paramount or something, or well, I guess it would be Disney Plus. It's like I don't think it even released in theaters. I don't remember even what it was. Oh, you know what? It was the Captain America, the Falcon Captain America with the Winter Soldier. I'm like, I want to see that in the theater. Like, I don't know if you guys, I'm sure, will tell me that what happened with that. I don't know if there's been movies, if there are movies even right now in the theaters. But anyways, so manga comics are a big inspiration. I'm not saying I'm going to do like a manga style, I'm going to do my style, but influenced by manga. I've been wanting to do this kind of thing for a long time anyways, but one of the big inspirations is things like Wonton Soup by I just said his name the other day. Why can't I think of it? I'm a little bit tired. It's 10:30 here. So James Stokoe. And that is a comic about like food battles, like not like food fights, but like cooking shows almost, or like just cooking in a battle way with like fantastical elements of how things happen, and it's really cool. And there's other, they have a comic in manga about food fighting, and it outsells Batman. It's not even close. And Batman's like the biggest selling thing in America. It outsells Batman in America and in Japan, obviously. It's not about sales, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to do, well, we do, I guess, because we're not Japanese comics, but you don't have to. It just goes to show you can make something cool and interesting and something that people will dig, and it doesn't have to be superheroes. It could be anything. So I just feel like I could do that with like modular and music, like all those patch cables I just showed you, and like the things you do to modulate stuff, LFOs, and I mean sound in general, because it's going to be called, I know that the subtitle is probably going to be called The Secret of Sound. So it's like blah blah blah, The Secret of Sound, or something like that, or The Secrets of Sound, or something like that. And I started digging into like all this conspiracy theory stuff, the sacred geometry and stuff like that. I don't know what's true, what's not, ancient alien stuff. I like looking into all that stuff. It's just fun. I don't believe a lot of it necessarily, or sometimes maybe I do. I don't really know. Who the heck knows? You can't verify this stuff, or unverify it a lot of times. But anyways, the point is it's inspirational to me, and it's entertaining to me, that conspiracy stuff. And it's like, how did the pyramids even exist? We don't even have like machines right now that could lift a 10-ton. I don't know, maybe we do, but like we don't have very much that can lift like a 10-ton block and move it, and it wouldn't be easy even for us if it's even possible to build the pyramids. How the heck did they do that? Like, it's there. I mean, especially in those times though, like how did they do that? And okay, there was millions of slaves, and they did, okay, sure. It's kind of hard to believe that even they could do that, to me, in my mind, but whatever. Anyways, how did they cut these things? There's so much precision, this and that. So anyways, there's like a theory about sound with that, and like, that they shape these things with sound. And it's just interesting. It's interesting to delve into the some crazy stuff with sound and math and Pythagoras and all that fun stuff. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's not going to be a conspiracy book or anything, but I want to go into that kind of realm of thinking with sound, and because sound can do some amazing things that aren't just music. And modular synthesis is all about shaping sound exactly how you want. So I just think that it's almost like a action superhero thing, but it's not action superhero. It's just music, action, adventure, mythical stuff. And I want to make a comic about that with crazy looking characters. This is going to be like cartoony type, like I don't know, like it's going to be like, I've been really inspired by Ten Hun on YouTube. I got tons of his art all over the place because I'm like subscribed to his Patreon. Here's 2 pieces he did. I'm not saying it's going to look like this or anything, but I like, he's kind of really inspired by like graffiti art, and so am I. And I just like all kinds of art, and it's going to be probably comic-y, and all the influences are going to be there, and I'm going to write something, and I'm going to try to keep it simple and not overcomplicate it, and just make something cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it's a okay idea? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I guess the idea doesn't matter unless I execute it. But again, this is going to be an approach, though. Like, I'm approaching everything that I'm doing these days in what is healthy. Well, I'm trying to. I mean, I've gained weight. I got to get back in the gym, but I'm especially emotionally and psychologically, what's healthy for me. That's been a big theme in my life. And it also has to do with creativity, what's healthy for me. And it's, to me, it's to explore, to experiment, and not be too hard on myself. It's still a struggle to try to get there, but and just create art, be creative, have fun, and share it with you guys, And I'm going to still have interviews and stuff on here. There's still going to be a lot of comic stuff on this channel. Like, I still kind of think of this as my comics channel, even though I'm calling it Marsh Makes, and I could at any point do any kind of creative thing I just want to leave it open to whatever, but there's going to be comics here. That's for sure. I just want to it's the experimental thing. I have to approach this as, okay, let's have some fun with the comic book medium today and see what we can make, type of thing. And I guess that's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't want to, because I get stuck in okay, what story structure should I use? How do I develop the story in a way that really hits home? And I feel like I was getting too stuck in that world, and I had all these projects, and I thought I was learning stuff enough to kind of get there, but it didn't get there. Nothing was created for a long time outside of anthology submissions, and those I had fun with because I didn't really they were hard or whatever, but I didn't put a lot of pressure on myself, and I think I started to get a little too fancy with it, and so I have to move forward. Look at this. Mini Comics Bundle. Check, the link is in the description. minicomicsbundles.com. Aaron Guzman, Jason Alexander, aka Fogbreaker, and Monkey Wrench. This thing is so cool. They're doing mini comics every month. You can get a packet of mini comics, and I am so proud of all the people around me who have been making comics. Just like Muttman said, it represents a lot of work and it represents a lot of passion, and I can't give up on this. I love this stuff, you know. I wasn't gonna give up on it. I needed to let you guys know that I need to make sure that I'm not basically being codependent with my creativity, because codependency is that's why I'm going to therapy and stuff. I have my next session on Wednesday. I haven't had one in a while because the money part of it went up, so I have to go less. But yeah, so what we got in here: Paranormal Protocol. Are you a robot? Yes or no? Paradigm Shift, number 2 of 3. Hourglass, number 4 of 6. So we got 3 mini comics in this thing. These things come every month by my friends, and look at this stuff. It's so cool, right? And this stuff is beautiful art by Aaron and written by Fogbreaker. Like, it's so sick. I love it. So yeah, I'm just trying to say, like, I can't get too crazy with this. I need to, like, just create and have fun and enjoy and just not judge myself too much, I guess. I don't know, you know. So let's see what you guys are saying. I see there's a bunch of stuff. Hip hop music. Let's see. Hip hop music and comics go together like peanut butter and jelly. I hope so. I mean, I'm not necessarily making it hip hop. It can be all kinds of things. You know, I mean, even my music doesn't have to be hip hop. Keith Harper, how you doing? Black Widow movie release date pushed back. WandaVision is a series on Disney Plus. So is Falcon and Winter Soldier. Okay, so it's a series. I don't think Falcon and Winter Soldier has released yet. Okay. So that must be what I saw was the preview. And it looked like the movies, but I have a hard time believing it. Well, I don't know. They're making TV series like they're movies these days, so maybe it will be. That's good. Pharaoh probably has a lot of slaves. Yeah, yeah, totally. He had tons of slaves for sure. But you know, still, I don't know. You know, it's fun to think that it was created by sound and aliens and stuff, but I don't know if that's true. It probably isn't. Nathan Rosario says, one of the awesome things about manga and anime too is that it is not perceived as only for children, and they therefore explore all types of subject matter in them. Totally, man. Then again, I'm not a historian. Well, I'm not either. That's for sure. I'm a big believer in selling experiences over products. I'd love to get a comic with a soundtrack. Oh, it's funny. People keep making that suggestion. I was already on that road like before, even with Calamity Jane. I had this whole idea of soundtrack, and like I said, everything got so fancy, but now I'm already in the mode of making music the way I feel like makes sense. You know, with the experimenting and exploring and just having fun. And I need to keep that same vibe with the comics. And I definitely want to make music for my comics. I mean, I want to make some cool videos for you guys that show, like you said, the experience, that show the awesomeness of making comics or whatever the comic is. Like, I mean, actually, to be honest, even this comic specifically makes me think like it would probably be a great animated series, but you know, when will that happen? I don't know. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? This is the man, the myth, the legend who makes these cool comics with Aaron Guzman. You gotta check him out. Link in the description. Toby says, I work on some indie film projects, and one thing is for sure: if it sounds bad, it looks bad. Yeah, you are leaning towards the comic vid area. Could be cool. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing the comic vid thing for a long time, but I need to. I want to do like really nice videos that are like more like film. You know, I need somebody to help me. You know, I'm not recruiting. I'm just saying, like, sometimes what I want to do with my videos, I don't have the patience to make it happen with the editing, and I don't really have the skills, to be honest. I try to fake it, and I don't try to fake it. I just try to do what I can, you know. Sometimes, I mean, these live streams is just a live stream, but like, you know, when I do lean in, like you'll see if you go to the Beat Brothers YouTube channel, you'll see that I'm trying harder to make videos, you know, that are edited and interesting in the way that they flow. And I'm trying to bring some of that filmness into it. Not like film, but like you know, I don't know how to explain it, but like an edited video that's like entertaining. I've done it before in the past and it does pretty well, but I'm not a professional too. So what's up, Sketchy Harsh? How you doing? Glad to see you in here. Let's see. Mutt says I can only focus on one creative outlet at a time. I don't want to focus on one creative outlet at a time. That's my problem. And I don't think I ever will. But I should reduce it to like not 20 things, probably. So let's make some music and make some art, like comics too, at the same time. I got to do both. Thanks for the shout out, bro. Yeah, man. Absolutely. And by the way, I saw on Instagram you had a cool picture of like just your face, and then you were talking about like, you know, your experience with stuff that we've talked about on this YouTube channel before. But that was a really cool picture, actually. Like I like that close up, and like, I don't know. It was a cool picture. WandaVision is so good. I should check it out. I don't watch stuff anymore. I don't watch stuff. I am making an album, and this is like my project that I'm gonna be working on. I think it's gonna be an 8-song album. It's gonna probably be called Squid Chamber, which I know is crazy, but it's gonna be modular hip hop, and I'm probably gonna rap on it too. I think. I haven't 100% decided. I didn't want to do rapping, but the more I get into this music stuff, the more I want to rap again. But it's going to be fun. Like it's all about hitting that hip hop the way I like it, the 90s boom bap stuff, but with modular synthesis. And also bringing in a lot of influences, creature feature samples, you know, old sci-fi creature feature and horror samples. I want to fill the thing up with that. And also samples or scratches. Hopefully I'm hoping to find like a good DJ who like does the 90s style, like scratching. Well, I have friends who can, so we'll make it happen, but I want that all over the thing too. And I want like some 90s rap scratches and stuff. So yeah, it's just gonna be fun, and it's gonna be imaginative, and I'll probably have my friends rap on it with me here and there, and I don't know, we'll see, but mostly it's the beats I'm really interested in, and it'll probably be like 8 songs for $5, because you know, 8 tentacles to a squid and stuff. And I got my squid box here that I'm working on. I got to remember that this is the project I want to work on in the comic. Like I need to put like something in my studio that I see all the time that just says like Squid Chamber and whatever the title of the comic is going to be, and just work on it, you know, because I think I could actually get a lot of it done pretty quickly. But like I said, I've been in this learning phase, and I keep judging myself for not getting stuff done. But it's really because I'm so deep in this like heavy learning phase, because we're, like I said, we're always all learning, or we should be. But you know, I'm in like trying to understand big concepts. Like it's like when you first learn to drive like a car, or first learn to do anything that's, you know, somewhat complicated. It's harder. It's a lot harder. But then, you know, there's that learning curve, and then eventually it just becomes second nature. I'm not at second nature yet, or anywhere close to. Well, I'm getting closer to it, but I judge myself for not being productive and I forget that I'm in this learning phase. I make playlists before I write anything big. I make playlists when I was writing comics and stuff more. I definitely do. Modulators, sound waves in disguise. Yes. It's funny you say that because the other day when I was talking to my friend about this project, I was like, it's more than meets. Wait, how did I say it? I think it was like it's more than meets the ear or something. I think there was a little more to it, but yes. Sound waves in disguise, modulators. That's awesome. I love it. I just did a video and it hasn't released yet. I'm hopefully before the night is through, I'll have it all set up and ready to launch tomorrow for Beat Brothers. And it's my first modulator. It's my first module synthesizer video. And, I'd love to hear what you guys think when it comes out. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun, but I'm judging myself about it, I guess. I feel like I still can do much better, but when you're starting a YouTube channel, one of the kind of advices that you might find is do your dirty 35 or dirty 30 or whatever. Like you got to just get your bad videos out. And for me, I've been doing this for a long time, so I probably should have already gotten my bad videos out since I've done like close to 900 videos. And I guess in some ways I have. I obviously have, built up some skill when it comes to like maybe doing live streams or just talking about my life and things. There's certain skills I've got, but like when it comes to the edited videos, those videos have been a much smaller amount of those 900 videos. So, I still got a lot of work to do. Damon M. Art, how you doing? Let's see. Sketchy Harsh thinks that I'm a good rapper. Well, thank you. Have you heard my raps? I mean, it's possible. I do have raps up on my Bandcamp. But thank you. Check out Marvel Comics comic videos. They add motion to still drawings and audio voiceovers, music, and sound effects. Yes. That's great advice. Thank you. From somebody who does film. Yeah, that's great advice. And I think you're right. I've studied things like that before, like the motion comics and stuff. And, but it's still good advice. It's good to keep going back to those things. And I don't know if I've seen these specific videos or not. So yeah. I'm also busy making beats nowadays. I also seen the Marshes Music episode 1. Oh, yeah. I did a video. I did my first music-y video about a week ago on here. So, it was just fun. I was like, I need to like, come on here and chat and stuff. Oh, Jason, talk to Aaron, and I guess we're going to have some other people too, but I want to do that mini comics video. So we got to get that going. I don't know where's best for us all to communicate, but probably the Discord, I would assume. But yeah, we got to get on that. Let's see. Ken Burns effect. I don't really know what that is. I do have it's funny because I use KindMaster to edit my videos. And it used to, I don't know if it still does, but it used to automatically, I think it still does. I don't know. I can't remember, but I always turn it off. But it used to always do this thing where it like slowly zooms in, and it called it the Ken Burns effect. I don't know what it is, but I always turned it off because I didn't want to always slowly zoom in or slowly zoom out. It's one of the two. Adam Lore, do you have a record player? I was surprised how easy it was to get scratching to sound pretty good just right when you start. I've scratched on some of my albums. I do not have a record player anymore. Used to. Got rid of it recently. Well, I just hadn't been using them I had two of them. I had a kind of a DJ setup. And yeah, I can do some stuff, but I really want like somebody who really knows what they're doing to do it. Because I want it to sound really cool. So yeah, you're right though. It is surprising how quick you can kind of get some stuff going. I was able to get some stuff going as well. And like I said, I've even recorded on songs before. But it's not. I just want it to sound better. Anyone here knows about Tales from the Crypt? Yeah, I'm sure everybody here knows about Tales from the Crypt. It's pretty cool. Were you talking about the comic or there was a show? There's a lot of things. Fogbreaker, right on. Let's get a date. Yeah, for sure. I want to do that. Actually, I probably pissed somebody off. Let's see. I'm going to go to my Twitter right now and see if I pissed somebody off. But there was somebody asking me to do a video with them, and I kind of forgot. Okay. Yeah, so I think it still might happen. But I gotta but that's another comic video. It'll be like a comic interview and stuff. So yeah, I'm still down to do like these interviews and stuff. I miss hanging out with you guys. My guess is I'll have a video once a week ish, probably at least once a week. You know how it's easy for me to just jump on here and do a live stream. So, but I do want to have some edited nice videos for you guys too. I think that'll be fun. And yeah, we're going to get into this modular music anime, not anime kind of comic, but anime inspired comic, or not anime, but like, manga, I should say, inspired comic. It's not going to look like a manga comic necessarily, but yeah, it's hard to like just say manga inspired because everybody's gonna be like, oh, he's doing manga, he's not doing like, I don't know. It's easy to like automatically think like it's gonna look like a manga comic, and nothing wrong with manga comics. It's just that's not my style. I do something else. I don't know what I do, but it's gonna probably be on the cartoony side / it's gonna be whatever it is. Whatever comes out is what's gonna be. So we'll see. But I'm looking forward to working on that. Yeah. Adam Moore says that's awesome. I agree. Scratching is awesome, and being able to get something down and put it on albums and records, yeah, totally. I'm waiting for Frank to join the stream. I know. I think he was actually invited, but I'm gonna be closing this out here in a minute. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like, so just to recap. Only Death Can Save Us is here, and it's so freaking awesome. Y'all got to check that out. If he's still got some available, go get it. Link in the description for his YouTube. Mini comics bundles. Get them. Jason's here. He knows what's up. Mini comic, but there's a link in the description, minicomicbundles.com. It's freaking awesome. Every month, awesome new comics. Fogbreaker Studios. I'd like to here we go. We're gonna do a video about mini comics, by the way. If it's not obvious. I like to think that the minis are more in the manga scope. I would say, yeah, totally. I could see that. Not visually, but just in the variety of subject matter. Yeah, totally. Like you guys are doing some cool stuff, and it's all over the place subject matter wise, and it's awesome. Ariana Howard, sorry I'm late. Hey, sorry too. I'm glad you jumped in though. Like it's good to see you here. But right now I'm pretty slow on thinking about my new comic issue. You're slow about thinking about your comic issue, or you're slow because you're thinking about it? What is your new comic issue? What's going on? Well, we might not be able to get into it because I am kind of closing up the show, but I'm glad you're thinking about your comic issue, and I'm glad you're making comics and you rock. Anybody who makes comics, man, like, hats off, receding hairline and all. And I'm still making comics too. And I'm excited about it for sure. Russ killed it. Russ totally did kill it. So, and he also killed this little original drawing, original art piece. I gotta find a frame for. Really dope. So yeah. Ariana says it's a working process. It's the Alex Stormer mini comic. Awesome. Sweet. Well, we'll be talking mini comics. If it's not the next episode video, it'll be very soon. And I'll be getting into the process of me making my comic. Yeah, I think that's it for the night. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Yeah, go sub to Beat Brothers. There's going to be a new video probably tomorrow. So thank you, Sketchy, for subbing. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out.